So once again, it was a case of being so close yet so far for the India men's hockey team. The series against Australia, which began with some promise, ended with some promise. Australia have won the series in grand style, but in the fifth and final test, breaking news, Australia have registered a 5-4 win against India in the fifth and final test. And so the Kookaburras have won the 5-match test series 4-1. Once again, India tried to put up a show, but they are defensive problems. In addition to the lack of support from another drag flicker for Harmanpreet Singh, have come back to bite India really, really hard. Just like the first game, when India tried to match aggression with Australia, they were successful on several counts. But unfortunately, Australia just had that level of aggression which could not be sustained for a longer period of time. And so, when you look at it, India, there are some positives to be gained from this series. But apart from that, it has been a very, very poor showing for India. Let me just highlight the major instances as to how this series has panned out and why this series is important for the upcoming World Cup, which will be played in January in Rourkela and Bhubaneswar. So the first test began with India level with Australia for 4-4 until 59 minutes and 57 seconds. India unfortunately conceded a penalty with just 2 seconds to go, and Australia won the first test in grand style. And then in the second test, it was once again a case of Australia reasserting their superiority, a 7-4 drubbing. So for the third time in the last 4 games, Australia had beaten India by a 7-goal margin. In the third test, finally, after 6 years and 16 games later, India managed to break the nightmare that Australia had on them. And that is why they won that match 4-3. Harmanpreet Singh, Abhishek, Shamsher Singh and Akashdeep Singh were the stars with 4 goals. But in the fourth test, Australia once again were clinical and they won the match 5-1, thus sealing the series and taking an unassailable 3-1 lead. In the fifth match, Australia were yet again on top for most of the match. Drag flicking and the penalty conversions are proving to be a major problem. Consider this fact. Harmanpreet Singh has got 28 goals in this year. Who is the next best? 7 by Jugraj Singh. So 7 and 28 indicates that the lack of support that Harmanpreet Singh has. Yes, Akashdeep is playing good. Amit Rohidas is also playing well. Neelam Sanjeev, yes, he is also playing regularly, but they are not able to maintain that level of consistency that Harmanpreet Singh has. So that is why in this series, all that technical frailties were exposed. Harmanpreet Singh scored 2 goals with the last 2 minutes remaining, and from 5-2 down, India nearly made it 5-all. They were 5-4, but then time ran out and Australia managed to win the match by a slender margin. Remember, they won the first test 5-4, the last test also they won 5-4. So a total, if we may say, 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 3. And 5 plus 5, if you have to look at it, 5-4 in the first test, 7-4, 4-3, 5-1 and 5-4. A total of 27 goals scored by Australia in the 5-match series. India have a lot of work to do when it comes to their defense. And remember, they'll be put to sterner tests apart from Australia in the World Cup from the likes of Belgium, from the Netherlands, and the Kookaburras have already given you an indication of what lies in store in January 2023. So now all eyes are on the Hockey World Cup in January 2023. Australia are the favourites in heading into the World Cup along with the Netherlands and Belgium. India, on the other hand, are the dark horses and they will be wanting to eliminate 48 years of pain. Remember, the last time they won the Hockey World Cup, it was in 1975 in Kuala Lumpur when they defeated Pakistan. Now, Pakistan, who are the 4-time champions of the World Cup, are not going to be there in this World Cup as well because they didn't qualify. So that is the current situation we have. That is all we have from this test series. We will be keeping up to date with all the hockey news that will be there for the upcoming FIH World Cup. Do subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you.